You'd think that this set featured Gwen Stefani herself because this shit's getting bananas. So I haven't been able to get a hold of one of the new Surging Sparks booster boxes, but I could get a hold of this ETB, and I also had enough points at one of my local card shops where I got 2 of these little booster bundles for free. So I figured for 50 bucks, while I wait to get my hands on the actual booster box, we would go ahead and crack all this here today. So yeah, like I said, I am planning on doing a booster box opening for this set, but as of right now, it's been a little tricky trying to get a hold of one. So we're gonna do the ETB as well as 2 of these booster bundles. Both of them feature 6 cards. I hope they featured a lot more than that. 6 booster packs per set box, and then I believe we have another 8 or 10 inside of the actual ETB itself. So we'll get them opened up here real quick. All right, so we got our little appetizer prepared here. I'm not going to go over most of what's inside the box, just because we've done so many ETB openings on this channel that by now, unless you're brand new to Pokemon, you probably have a good idea of what's going on every time you purchase one of these. But that being said, there were 9 packs in there. And then the things that I did pull out were, of course, the sleeves here, just so you all could get kind of an idea of what the design is for that. And then, of course, our promo. And, you know, I kind of can't help but feeling like, you know, the Pokemon company's somewhere sitting in the old cuck chair here in the corner of the room watching me get fucked, because I swear this was a regular in our last opening that we did of one of the Japanese sets. So kind of not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed with that. I feel like, you know, you could have done some new artwork there, Pokemon, but I guess it is what it is. It's cool that, you know, everybody's gonna get a very beautiful card with it. But at the same time, I also feel like that's a little fucking lazy, not gonna lie. So not off to the the hottest start here. Almost said hardest. It must be them over there sitting in the chair that I was thinking of. But we're going to get right into it. We're going to see if we can turn this frown here upside down. And we got Execute, Swablu, Rotom, Vibrava, Espathra, Clements Quick Wit, Kilowattrel, Capsakid, Castform. Okay, so we do have this in Japanese, but now we got an English one. Look at the little Quadrio freaking cum drops there, and Tapu Lele as a holo. And we'll have to see if they do anything with the energies in this set. I know they were doing some reverse holos, but for those of you that are curious, the first 9 packs up top, these are going to be the ETB, and then the 12 packs below it are all going to be from the little booster bundles, just in case anybody's trying to keep an eye out for maybe potential ratios for the box. But of course, we're always going to keep our code cards coming out there, so hopefully you guys are enjoying them. For those of you that do play the TCG Pocket, I am just kind of curious. Let me know if those codes actually do anything for there. That'd be pretty sick if they did. So hopefully somebody is able to get some use out of them, especially with the new game out. You got Rufflet. All right, there we go. A new Phanpy. Another beautiful card there. Even got some Dawn fans in the background there. It looks like old mom and dad. So I guess since mom and dad are out, we're going to have to keep it PG. We're going to have to tell Game Freak to get out of the chair and go somewhere else. But we'll apologize if my voice sounds a little off today. Coming off of a cold here. Unfortunately, my wife and I have both got kind of sick the other weekend. Thankfully, she handles it a lot better than what I do. So she's doing a lot better. But I personally feel like I got woken up by having a Mack truck slam into my head, but we're slowly getting there. I think I've almost blown enough mucus out of myself to equal half of my body weight. That is a beautiful ho-oh there, the artwork. But yeah, we're feeling better and excited to be back Pokemon. I did really enjoy these two sets here, so kind of glad that we're going to get to go back and potentially grab some things that we missed. I am going to be doing a booster box opening of it. But yeah, so as of now, we haven't gotten any of the Pikachus out of this set. And the one card that I was really hoping to get was the Hydreigon EX Illustrator Rare. That was by far, in my opinion, the most beautiful card of the set. So hopefully we can get that. If not, if we can just fill out the binder with some nice stuff here, I'll take that. Clobbopus, Lycia's Appeal, Azumarill, Gravity Mountain, Spheal, Simisear, and another Palkia. So for those of you that did watch the other two booster box openings, a lot of these commons are going to look pretty familiar. This is a combination of Super Electric something and Dragona Paradise. So I don't believe that there's any new cards in here. I could be wrong. I know sometimes they do sneak in some stuff in English. Heliotile, Quaquaval, Graphii, Serrano, Meryl, Deduction Kit, and Skeledirge. I'm just glad to see old Big Chungus there. He made it as a holo. But Quaquaval looks like is joining Nintendo over there, sitting in the old cuck chair. But we are about, I'd say at this point, halfway through with the... Yeah, I think we're about halfway through with the ETB stuff. So as of right now, we have at least gotten 2 full arts and EX. So not a bad start. You know, if that's all we get, that's at least a third of the pack should have an EX or greater in there. Hopefully everybody gets similar luck. Hopefully you get better luck. Hope whatever you're looking for, you get that. Latios. I will actually say the Latios also had some pretty cool artwork in there, so it would be cool to see one of them pop up. Volcarona and Tapu Koko. I'm just going to cruise right along here. It's the only bad thing is we got some freshly cut nails, which always, you know, keep your hygiene in check. But I will say sometimes it does make opening up our little containers there of our cardboard crack a little bit of a challenge. Could also just be that I'm an idiot. So Paldean Tauros, Bruxish, Turtonator. Let's see if maybe we can get that lighting a little bit better. Maybe not. I feel like normally whenever I do this, there's a little bit more natural light and that helps, but as of right now, it is that time of the year where it's getting darker out quicker, so I think that might be affecting our lighting. That's okay, because I feel like a lot of the time, sometimes our luck with Pokemon isn't the best, so maybe it's good if you can't see me crash and burn. But let's take a look here. Got another code card, or at least some of it. And then we've got Glimlet, Sizzlepede, Bronzor, Applin, Ninetales, Callbell, Quaquaval, Wo-Chien, Ninetales, and... Alright, so we got the regular Full Art Pikachu. Alright, so hey, we got one. There's a total of 4 in there, and if you're only going to be able to get one, of course the Illustrator Rare is the best, but I'm also pretty happy with that. Kind of reminds me of when Obsidian Flames was the latest set, as someone who just absolutely loves Charizard. I was kind of in heaven with the fact that I could get 4 different variations of it. But I will say though, because I feel like they kind of gave Pikachu the same treatment for this, you know, with all those different artworks. I don't know if I was truly impressed by any of them. As a lot of you guys know, I'm not overly crazy about some of the gold cards. I don't think they look terrible. I would say I think some of the newer gold stuff does look better than what it used to. But that being said, I don't even think the regular Illustrator Rare Pikachu in this set looks all that great, but, you know, like I said, Charizard kind of also got that same treatment, so for you Pikachu fans, I feel your pain. And should be now entering into our booster bundles here, so I'm going to say we're at the halfway point. If you are enjoying what you're seeing, or if you're just a degenerate like me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like, comment, all that other fun stuff. Turn your phone upside down or whatever device you're watching this on, get that code card there. And as always, I want to thank you. And I didn't throw it out during my last video, but we did hit over 100 subscribers, which is awesome here. You know, we're getting up there. We're making big plays. Like to say we're kind of like Drake, you know. We started from the bottom and now we're here. That man, he started middle class in a wheelchair, making boatloads of money every year. Well, maybe that's a sign that it's all going to come crashing down. We're just going to set that off to the side there. We have another code card. We'll put that one right side up so you can see it. And we've got Dino. We're looking for your big papa there. Drasna, Esper, Watrel, Magneton, Latios, Koridon, Snorlax, Phanpy, and Tapu Koko. And so it's not looking like there's any sort of reverse energies in here. That might have been a one-off for one of the other sets, which does make me kind of wonder if that will maybe put them at a higher price tag. As weird as it sounds, I know energies are a pretty big part of the game, so sometimes people trying to spice up their decks and that, just having a little bit of holofoil going on can actually help energies hold a little bit of value. I believe it was during Heart Gold and Soul Silver, there were a couple energies that were released in those sets that they still hold pretty tremendous value. And I'm not going to lie, I think if I were to make a deck, being able to stack it full of stuff like that would be pretty sick. Alright, so there's another new one. At least we're seeing some new stuff here. Durant EX. But yeah, that would be something, you know, I think I would do, is I'd try to find some of the nicer energies. Same with even stuff that maybe isn't as big as, or like, you know, some of the trainers and all that, doing reverses for them. You know, trying to call up old Exhibit, and do some pimp my deck. Heliotile, Ninetales, Callbell, Quaquaval, Tandemouse, Crocalor, and Chien Pao. We've at least gotten some new cards out of this. But I would say, I think so far, this actually might be one of my more favorite sets from Scarlet and Violet. Which is kind of odd to say because I don't think I've really gotten too many of the big hits that I'm looking for. We've gotten some beautiful stuff, but I think that's just one of the nice things about this set, is even if you don't get exactly what you want, some of the cards are just absolutely beautiful. Indeedee, Delmise, Alo and Doug trio. Speaking of beautiful things there, look at that majestic mane. At least on our big guy. I don't think Mama there really loves the last child. And then Skeledirge. Looks like our little man over there, he's got that Amish bowl cut going on. I think this should be it for our first booster bundle, and then we'll still have one more going on there. So, Capsakid, Sigilyph, Duraludon, Sizzlipede, Graphii, Serrano, Paldeantoros, Heliotile, Zwellius, where's your papa? And Palkia. I feel like we've seen an awful lot of Palkia. But I will say, though, the artwork isn't too terrible for that one, so. And let's see here, we got 1, 2, 3. Yep, so we have finished all the ETB packs. We finished one of our booster bundle packs, and now we're just on to our final booster bundle here. So our final 6. Still a chance to pull something nice. But let's see what we can get here. We can get a Shroodle, Kecleon, look at that little goofy bastard, Trapinch, Cryogonal, Deduction Kit, Ceruledge, Indeedee, Zangoose, Alolan Diglett, and Vorthicus himself. So, since we've seen, I don't think Meowscarada is in this set, but since we are seeing some of the Paldean starters, I do know Legends EA, it's ever looming closer to us. Just out of curiosity, if you could, so I think we know that Mega Evolutions are probably making a comeback. But out of starters that haven't had a Mega Evolution, who would you like to see get them? For me personally, and I know this is kind of aligning with some of the potential leaks that have been coming out. Oh, very cool for Drowsna there. But yeah, I know it kind of aligns with some of the leaks that have been coming out, but if they were to do the Kalos starters, I know with Legends Arceus, they kind of mixed it up. You got 3 different ones. I wouldn't be mad, though, if they did just strictly Kalos, because for the starters of the generation that got Mega Evolution, the fact that that was kind of withheld from them, I do kind of feel a little bummed out. So if they were to come back and kind of, you know, say, hey, we're going to fix this mistake here, I wouldn't be too upset by it. But at the same time, too, I think Gen 8, you know, some of them, oh, very cool, back-to-back, full art trainers. Old Jasmine's gaze, staring into your weeb soul, asking, what the hell are you doing watching a grown man open cardboard? Yeah, Gen 8, I think, would be cool. Second gen, those starters, I think they could definitely use a little bit of love. I know Typhlosion already got kind of a regional variant, so that's going to make, you know, the odds of them going back to do anything special for them. Well, I guess they did do something else for Typhlosion. They absolutely ruined our childhood with some of that new lore, so. But I do think it would be cool to see maybe some of those other ones in that get Mega Evolutions. Maybe looking at some of the ones that don't do super well in the competitive side of the game. I think that would be kind of interesting. Just because, like, I got a buddy. He's a real big... wow, that's making me feel like a good friend. Can't even remember. Meganium fan. Real big Meganium fan, but I know Meganium's kind of kind of one of the worst in terms of the starters out there. So I think seeing something that might be able to breathe some fresh air into like Meganium or maybe Antilleon, you know, some of the ones that don't get as much love, I think that would be kind of cool to see. Not sure though who I'd pick for the fire type. Maybe Emboar. But that's also, I don't know, because I'm not really super wild about Emboar. Spupa, Lively Stadium. Just making sure they're not lying. They're okay. There are people in the crowd. I was like, how are you going to call something a Lively Stadium and have, like, nobody out there? Togekiss, Volcarona, and Chien Pao. All right, let's see if we can hit some last pack magic here. So far today, we've opened up 21 packs, so a little shy of a booster box, but it's a nice little fat kid appetizer. Thankfully, we will have a week between this video and hopefully the booster box one, so it'll give your stomach some time to clear up. Don't want to send you kids to bed with some indigestion or anything like that, but let's try and go out with a bang. Got Charcadet, Alolan Diglett, Spheal, Chill Teaser Toy. You know, I know whenever we saw this in Japanese, like, I had some questions about it, but calling it a Chill Teaser Toy, that's really not clearing anything up for me. But, Bruxish, Delmise, can we get one more full art here? No, we can get a Klefki, though. Can we get another EX? Nah, but we did get an Iron Crown, which, not gonna lie, the way the blue there up at the top was starting to pop out actually made my heart start to beat a little faster there. But overall, not too bad. So, of course, we did get the Magneton promo here. Like I said, it's kind of a little bit of a bummer that if you did buy the Japanese stuff and you're trying to get, you know, some of the English to fill it out, it is a little bit of a bummer that that's a regular card in the set and now it's just a promo. Like I said, though, on the other hand, it does make it easier for people to get really nice stuff, and I guess at the end of the day, that's what I prefer more than anything. We did get the Alolan Dugtrio, Durant, just as regular EX, the regular full art Pikachu, Arcaludon, Phanpy, and a whole family of cast forms. But as always, thank you all for tolerating me and watching the video. Appreciate you all greatly, and we'll catch you next time.